Welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal, the first roguelike run, and my first Let's Play style video. In the last video, we encountered a yeek? I'm not sure. Mind Slayer, which is a more unique monster, in that, well, I mean, you have a skeleton, but it's just a skeleton. This guy has serious abilities that can mess us up, but being that he's level 2, it's probably not gonna be that bad. If I die, I will be embarrassed, and just bad things. Luckily, it seems luck is on our side, and we're getting more damage, better criticals, and we're just all around stronger. So we win, and we move on. Blue ooze, it's like the mold in theory, but it moves instead of just standing there, and that magical sound you just heard, assuming you heard it, was the level up noise. The appearance of this arrow signifying that we have increased in power. If you remember, this looks very similar. In fact, I'd say it's identical to how we started the game. This makes a lot of sense, really, considering that was the statistics screen thing. We now have more points to put into things, so I will begin by putting points into Constitution, which raises your health. I will then put a point into Shield Wall. I personally like maxing it out before really developing any other things. And then I'm going to save the generic point. You can opt to not spend a generic point if you so desire, and that is what I feel is best in the current situation. Accept the changes, and let's move on. Now, being a roguelike, the rules are simple. Survive, and that's it. Survive. You don't have... oh, that's bad. You don't have any extra lives. There's no outside help. That's just it. You fight as long as you can. And that's the rule of both the roguelike and the roguelike run. I'm going to record the full adventures of a book here. And when he dies, that's it. Next run. Next game. Next whatever, you know? Makes sense? And I just feel that this is an easier way to sort of slowly immerse myself in this whole recording business. I'll be right back. And we're back. Now, money in the base game, Age of Ascendancy, would allow us to purchase new weapons and armor, and would overall be a good thing. Down here in the Infinite Dungeon, though, there are no shops. We're stuck with what we can find. Think of gold as more of a measure of how far we've come. Found a new sword lying there. Now, items that have white text as their name are unenchanted and unaltered. Items with sort of a greenish light blue are the lowest level of enchanted items. Dark blue is 1 level up. Purple is 1 level up from that, I think. And to be honest, it's been so long since I got anything else, I don't remember the other colors. There's a unique enemy here. Not sure what exactly it is. I mean, yeah, I know what it is, but Like, I don't know. I don't know. But just like all the others, whatever it was, it goes down because we are powerful and just unstoppable all the way around. Well, we're just... I forgot! I keep forgetting I said I wouldn't do that. Alright, no more. Bad cartographer. Where am I going? Where am I? Go there. Alright. But yes, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video and the other ones before it. And, by the way, once you exit a level, you have the ability to equip items you found, otherwise they're discarded. But really, just, if you have opinions on things that, like, won't, like, horribly kill everything, and you have something to say about the video, or the channel, or really anything, feel free to say it in the comments, or in the, or PM me if it's something relatively important. Just don't feel that you can't just because of whatever. That's bad. And this is a fairly experimental thing. I will freely admit that. I don't really know much of what I'm doing. I watch a lot of Let's Plays. Oops. But, as stated, this is the first thing even close to that I've ever done. So truly, I want your opinion. What can I improve? What can I fix? What can I just change to make it better? But yeah, if assuming you're out there at all, just let me know. Now overall, we haven't really run into anything that's been a major threat to our just powerful, amazing Brook here. But don't you worry, give it time, there will be plenty to kill us. And they probably will, too. No long pauses. Bad. Think of comedy. Think of comedy. I can't think of comedy. I'm not good with the comedy, in case you couldn't tell. I just sort of talk and say whatever's on my mind. But since I'm so new, I want to avoid rambling. Because I do have it. Oh my goodness, I'm just... so forgetful. That's just a bad habit I have back from when I played this game for real. Not that this isn't real, this is as real as anything else. But it's just I'm so used to just running through everything as quickly as possible and not even taking a look at any of it. But it's a roguelike run, this is not an official Let's Play, so I guess it's okay in this context to just sort of run and just do the game. Just play it. No anything. But, I don't know. As I said, very experimental. So this is gonna be our first major challenge. Where's the dig command? Inside the store. This door seems to have been sealed off. You think you can open it? Inside these special rooms, there are monsters much more powerful than we will be. At least that's the theory. So we enter, and our first encounter is the Black Ooze. Well, that wasn't much of anything. This, however, well, I think it speaks for itself. Welcome to Roguelike Runs, ladies and gentlemen. This is what has made Roguelike so infamous, yet so well loved by some. Some may see what just happened as cheap or unfair, but it's a risk I took knowing I was probably gonna die. And that's just what you gotta do. You gotta play. You're not gonna win. There is no winning. There is only survival and maybe the occasional decent sword. Now, I will admit, made a lot of mistakes during that run. Well, not a lot, but enough to get me killed. But for now, thus ends the tale of Abrook, the Elven Warrior. But that doesn't mean that's the end of the series. No, no. I plan to record much more of this type of thing in the future. But for now, this was the Cartographer, and I will see you in the next Roguelike Run.